Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to tell you about a surprising plan announced by the president of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore. His decision has shocked experts all over the world because he wants to release more than 1.2 million rabbits into the desert. At first it sounds strange, but there's an interesting reason behind it. Burkina Faso has been suffering from droughts, sandstorms, and expanding deserts for decades. Farmland has turned barren, trees have disappeared, and many villages are being abandoned as people move to cities in search of water and work. The fear is that in the future, a large part of the country may no longer be livable. Traoré believes rabbits can help fight this crisis. Rabbits naturally dig into the ground and build burrows, which break up the hard soil, allow air and moisture to flow, and make it easier for plants to grow again. In other words, they can do the same job as heavy farming machines, but in a cheaper and more natural way. The plan is to turn about 100,000 hectares of desert into an ecological zone where these rabbits will be released. Instead of spending millions on machinery, the government will use the money to build water reservoirs, plant trees, and create jobs for local people. Thousands of villagers will be hired to care for the rabbits, manage water systems, and protect new plants. If the project succeeds, the hard desert soil could become fertile again. Underground water levels could rise, and Burkina Faso might even become self-sufficient in food production in the future. Of course, the risks are real. Controlling such a huge number of rabbits, protecting them from predators, and actually turning dry land into farmland is not easy. Some critics call this more of a political show than a realistic solution. But for many people in Burkina Faso, it feels like a last hope. This is without doubt the country's biggest environmental gamble. If it works, it could transform the desert into green farmland and inspire other African nations to try the same. If it fails, it could create new challenges. The next few years will decide whether these rabbits can truly change the future of Burkina Faso.